In 1986, Jim Casey jumped out of the frying pan and into the challenging fire of entrepreneurship. At the age of 46, Jim was working in the office of the PEI Development Agency. One of the files in that office was a struggling cookware manufacturer in West Royalty, and Jim believed he knew what was wrong. He was urged to put his money where his mouth was, and with the support of his wife Joan, purchased the majority share portion in Paddenox Incorporated. At the time, the financially troubled company was experiencing a number of other difficulties.
What we thought was a marketing problem at the start was not really as much a marketing problem as it was an overall management problem, a production problem, finance. They didn't have enough finances, and because they didn't have enough finances, over a period of years they kept ripping apart one machine to provide a part for another machine.
From the manufacturing methods to the marketing plan, Casey moved in to fix the struggling operation. It took 3 long years to get the production line running efficiently, and then it was time to reshape the marketing and distribution of the Paderno products. As it stood, the company had been depending only on its large customers like Eaton's and the Bay. It was impossible to be profitable when focused only on the major department stores.
When they put us on sale, they wanted to mark the price down to 50% and they wanted to make a 50% margin. Well, that left us with not enough to make the pots. And so we said, we will take more control over our own destiny in marketing.
And so the highly recognized campaign began.
The Paderno Factory Sale. For 3 days only, extraordinary prices on the Canadian-made cookware used in famous restaurants and cooking schools across Canada. But you must hurry. The pots may last forever. The prices end Saturday.
The factory outlet sales were a big hit from the start.
We used to have lineups all the time. People would be lining up for the Paderno sale. And we'd put in big specials. There'd be hourly specials and sorts of things like that.
The outlet sales soon became huge events in big-time venues in a couple hundred locations across the country.
Stainless steel.
The direct-to-customer approach was working well for the now famous Pots for Eternity.
Cookware for a lifetime with a 25-year warranty. The suggested retail price of this set is over $300. With this direct factory offer, you can own this beautiful Paderno collection for only $189.95.
We weren't counting on the big players to give us shelf space. We created our own shelf space, we created our own advertising, and we created our own demand.
Under the leadership of Jim Casey, Paddenox Incorporated has grown from 12 employees with sales under $1 million to over 200 employees with annual sales in the tens of millions, and is now the only manufacturer of stainless steel cookware in Canada. The made-in-PEI pot has traveled far and wide, from the personal kitchen of Oprah Winfrey to the remote North Pole, and thanks to its unique design, Paderno pots were also placed in the high-flying kitchen of Air Force One.
And we'd get people coming into our factory sales, and they'd come in and they'd be looking at a pot and they'd say, "It's good enough for George Bush, it's good enough for me." And they'd pick it up and go to the cash register.
Jim's tireless efforts in business and in his community are well known. His awards include Turnaround Entrepreneur of the Year for Atlantic Canada in 1993, the Greater Charlottetown Area Chamber of Commerce Entrepreneurial Excellence Award in 1997, and in 2001, Casey took center stage at the Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year Awards.
Wow. This is really nice. Thank you very much.
Jim has proven time and time again that marketing the product directly to the people is a full-time commitment.
If there's any of you here in this room that are not customers, Tim, my son, and I will be out here at the back door. we have a suitcase full of catalogs. Thank you very much. It's been excellent. Thank you.
The Paderno catalogs have gotten much thicker over the years, as Jim's son Tim, now president of the company, has broadened the product line. Originally offering about 50 items, the Paderno label now adorns over 5,000 high-quality kitchen products in 15 Paderno stores and over 500 retail dealers across the country. The hard work and dedication of Jim Casey extends deeply into the community as well. Most notably, as the chair of a fundraising campaign that raised nearly $23 million for the Queen Elizabeth Hospital. Thanks to Jim's commitment to the project and a personal contribution from himself and wife Joan, the campaign far exceeded its $18 million target.
It was a fun experience, and it was great working with the people in the foundation office. We all want to be looked after, and the only way we're going to get looked after is we all pitch in and help.
Today, Jim and Joan have retired from what can truly be described as a family business. With the full support from his wife Joan, the entire family has played an integral role in the growth and operation of the company, from sons Tim and Sean, daughter Joanne, to all of Casey's grandchildren.
We've got 6 grandkids that range in age from 19 to 4, and the 4-year-old hasn't worked yet, but we're watching him to make sure that he's going to be helping out at some point. Business is so dependent on people, and they're the key to everything that you do. If you don't have a good team, you can have the best product in the world and all the money in the world, but if you don't have the people that can put it together, it's not going to happen.
Try Paderno. It's the best cookware I've ever used. Take advantage of this direct factory offer now. You'll love cooking with class.
And now, it's with great pleasure that we welcome a man with class, Jim Casey, outstanding entrepreneur and community benefactor, to the Junior Achievement Prince Edward Island Business Hall of Fame.